Good evening, honorable ministers and eminent dignitaries on the dais and distinguished members in the audience. I consider it a special privilege and honor to read the citation of one of our most dynamic young leaders. It is my privilege to introduce the Honorable Minister of State for Commerce and Industry and Electronics and IT, our respected Shri Jitin Prasada, a key member of the Union Cabinet. He is providing transformative leadership to two extremely critical ministries. He is playing a central role in making India a manufacturing and trading hub of the world and a global leader in digital applications and innovations. A visionary technophile, he has committed to making AI in India for India and for the world. He's playing a key role in democratizing AI capacity and use in the country. He's also driving India's efforts towards net zero emission by promoting adoption and production of clean energy products. A versatile policymaker and administrator, he has led several ministries in his long career. During the two UPA regimes, he served as the Minister of State for Steel, Petroleum and Natural Gas, Road Transport and Highways, and Human Resource Development. He has also served as Minister in the Uttar Pradesh government. His enormous and varied experience as a politician and minister are great assets to the government. It is my pleasure to invite our guest of honor, Shri Jitin Prasada, to address the audience. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome him with a huge round of applause.
Thank you, ma'am, for those kind words and such a long citation. Pretty privileged. And today, on this award ceremony, on the dais with me, my senior colleague and the Education Minister of India, Mr. Dharmendra Pradhanji, the President AIMA, Sunita Reddy ji, Mr. Sanjeev Goenka, the jury chairman, Mr. Sunil Kant Munjal, the past president of AIMA, Mr. Nikhil Soni, my friend from school as well, the immediate past president, Rekha Sethi, the Director General AIMA, all the awardees and leading lights who've read the citation, people from various backgrounds in the industry, management, ladies and gentlemen, friends from the media. It is a privilege for me to be here at this AIMA award ceremony where the Indian management talent is being celebrated. And, the AIMA over the years, since 1957, that's about 7 decades, has been closely associated in nation building, contributing to the corporate world, to the corporate sector, and the India growth story. And I know a lot of people here over the years I've met and seen and even read and, admired, I can say, who are in this hall today. And I can tell you, whatever limited experience that I do have, that, and I agree, I would say that AIMA would also agree that the last 10 years, since Prime Minister Narayan Modi ji has taken over, the trajectory of our growth story in India and the name brand India. The other day I was with Mr. Satya Nadella at one of the chats, and he took over Microsoft in 2014 as well. So I told him, your trajectory of 14 to 24 is the same as Prime Minister Narayan Modi ji is also from 2014 to 24. And the Microsoft share from 30 became $430. So the brand India has also gone 100 times higher with Prime Minister Modi ji in 10 years. So there's so much similarity between them, where I can't tell you about a share price of India, but I can tell you the brand value of India. So, the third term of the Prime Minister is truly historical, where governments are changing within one tenure and even before. I was in the morning with a forum in Japan, and the government changed within a year. So it's truly remarkable how the Indian people have shown confidence in Prime Minister Modi ji's leadership. And apart from winning 3 elections, and the recent ones of Haryana, where Dharmendra Pradhan ji was leading the show and I was working with him, and I can tell you Haryana, Maharashtra and Delhi yesterday is truly remarkable, and that just shows how stable the government of India is, and how the policies are being fruitful and recognized by the people, and are consistent. That is very important for the world to see, that India is stable in spite of the 3 C's of challenges of COVID, climate change and conflict. India is withstanding all of that. And the management, AIMA members, the industry, you are equal partners in this growth story, because the challenges are faced by you. And what has been said about the government, I can tell you that the third tenure of the Modi government is about manufacturing, the industrial revolution, about jobs. Because each tenure and each election throws up a mandate and you get a message. The first Modi one would be about setting the fundamentals right. Modi 2 would be about steering the course of reform, perform, transform. And we have people who inform as well, with Navika here getting the award of, we've seen over the years on anchoring and doing journalism and informing people of how our country, through all those challenges, is steering ahead. So the third one is about jobs and manufacturing. And as Mr. Nilekani has just said, and I remember meeting him during the Aadhaar days when, he was collecting data. And he was in the Petroleum Ministry, Pradhanji. And he said, "Wo gas connection walon ki list de do, so I'll get that data for to begin with the Aadhaar." So you're right. It's going to be about digital transformation. It's going to be about technology. It's going to be about entrepreneurship. And I can tell you, Mr. Vachani, that this government is agile, it's responsive, and with people like you, we will ensure India does become the manufacturing hub, and electronics will be at the forefront of our growth story. And I can tell you things are in the pipeline where we are looking at incentive schemes at the top, at the government level, which will ensure that our manufacturing, especially with regard to electronics and mobiles, where India does have the edge, will further grow. And apart from that, we are talking about the AI days, and Mr. Reddy has got the Lifetime Achievement Award for the health. And AI, you soon will be doing away with your OPDs, because all your data is there, and your chat boxes and doctors will be there to help out. And then your doctors will be doing the other higher level research and healthcare, which won't be bogged down by the numbers that India does have to offer. So that transformation is happening, and we call it the JAM Trinity, which Mr. Nilekani has talked about. The Jan Dhan accounts, which has reduced leakages in such a big way. The Aadhaar data that we have, and the mobiles. There are about 1 billion plus mobile users in India today. There are about 900 million internet users as well. But there's a lot of people who are not as well on the net or with access to mobiles. So that's the challenge. The government is aware of it. We are moving ahead and using this critical data so that India, where Mr. Dharmendra Pradhan ji as Education Minister and previously with regard to skills, has been really instrumental in making India the talent capital of the world, the skill capital of the world. And with this data that we have, We will be the use case capital of the world. The world will see how AI benefits people and transforms lives at the grassroots level, where India will be showcasing to the world what AI is about. So our fundamentals are strong, our leadership is stable, our policies are future-looking. The government, like I said, and I will repeat, is responsive and adapts to changing needs, and hearing from people like you and to the people on the ground in the villages where India resides to ensure that everybody's lives are transformed. And of course, research and skilling is one very big thing that we need to, a lot has been done, but a lot needs to be done. So I request the corporate world, the management people here to spend more effort as far as innovation and research is concerned. And with those words, I know we are very late. I have a lot to say, but I'll keep it for later. But one thing that I would like to highlight is how we are moving ahead with ease of doing business. Our FTAs are being reworked because I hold the twin responsibility of IT as well as commerce. And I've seen how the leadership is working. And India is not that the old India that used to be. We are on an equal footing. That 1.4 billion people is not only about numbers, it's about the aspirational India, it's about the spending power that India has, and India is not willing to accept any junk material or being dumped into India anymore. We are on an equal footing. We will get you the best, and we will ensure that our industry survives, and the best cases of the world will be ensured that Indian government does not buckle under any pressure from any country in the world. I assure you that. And we have, I wanted to say a lot about the awardees. Some of them I know. Mr. Jinal Mehta, my young friend, is here. He's into power, and the renewable energy is his focus, and I'm sure the good days are here with AI and semicon. That green power which is required, you will be at that forefront of that cutting-edge technology which is badly required, and we have it all. And of course, Mr. Sanghvi, who is a legend, and we've seen him over the years, and the pharma sector, and Mr. Shekhar Gupta, your heart and arteries will remain intact. And I'm sure we will have more of that technology where you won't even need such kind of interventions anymore. But with that, I wish you all the best. I congratulate all the winners and even all those leading lights who've read the citation. And thank you for having invited me here.
Thank you, Honorable Minister, sir, for your inspiring words.